All right, continuing on with more stuff. The transgender lifestyle is dangerous stuff. Things transgender people say. They say they said this to me. Something I don't know online. They said this stuff to me, and I'm repeating. I'll say it to you, and trying to disprove it here. So let's continue on here. My mind is clear now that you're coming out. Okay, so no, it's not. It's clouded even more by lies, and we gotta help out with that. So it's like, basically all these lies here. It's the wrong body. It's the wrong puberty. I gotta change something tangible and functioning normally to not function normally, so it looks more like what I want. Those are lies. Those are very bad things. A lot of people have problems, and of course the ultimate basically stuff going on here. If I don't do this, they say, I don't do this, then I will harm myself. End it all, do all kinds of horrible things to myself, which may result in my death. I'm like, yeah, oh, that's not a freed mind. That is a clouded mind. That is a deceived mind. That is a mind that thinks that if I can't look like I want to, then what's the point of living? The point of living is to learn you don't, so that you can't. Also, sometimes it's very important to see that everyone, humans are diverse, basically. Not, unique. We are unique individuals, and we have to help people see past how we look. That's how it works. Let's see here. What is that? Mind clear? No, it's not. It's not clear. It is, so again, mind is not clear. It is more bound and darkened and clouded by the lies of the transgender lifestyle. Let's continue on here. Like, my mind is clear because I'm learning about how awesome God is. That's how it goes. Reading about that, about Him renewing my mind and helping me see the truth of all situations with His power, with His help. That's clear in my mind. That's in my mind, yeah. Because it's like, no, we do truth. We go by reality. That's the issue. The transgender lifestyle is a rejection of reality. That's what it is, and the ultimate expression of that rejection is self harm, and self harm deadly. That leads to the death. That's basically it, because basically they say I reject reality. Okay, I was born with these testicles. I don't like that. I'm gonna hide them. I'm born with ovarian ovaries. I don't like that. And breasts. I don't like that. I'm gonna hide them. Gonna hide that stuff. And then eventually they get to the point where if they keep going down that horrible pathway, they get to the point where it's like, no, I reject reality completely. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm like, that's terrible. That's terrible because that's not cool. You don't need to do that. You need to learn that reality is real, and that this is you got to basically change for the truth. The truth will not change for you. That's how it goes. Got to work on that. So that brings us to the next part. This is good for my mental health, basically. Same thing, a very similar thing to my mind is clearing out. This is good for my mental health. It's not good because they're like denying reality. Is bad for mental health because it is basically denying the truth, denying what is really actually going on. Okay, if someone, yes, this is rough stuff, but it's how it goes. If someone you cared about died, okay, basically saying, no, they're right here with me, that's not good because that's not the truth. They're gone. Okay, now they're hopefully in heaven, hanging out with God, and basically, stuff like that. Learning more about, hearing news about you, and he's smiling down you. Who knows? I don't know exactly how heaven works, but yeah, hanging out, in heaven in the afterlife, but they're not here anymore. Okay, accepting that is very important because you gotta learn to let that go and move on. Also, yeah, it comes along with forgiveness too. An event that happened that was a horrible event that someone did to you is bad, but you can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna stand here, and just continue to, be trying to get revenge for that event. No, it's something that happened in the past. It can't be undone. But what can happen is in my opinion, the best revenge is living a good life. That's the best revenge. So I'm doing that, and I'm sure everyone else, a lot of other people are doing that because it's important. With the issue, someone trying to take you down, trying to mess you up. Best thing is to be like, oh no, that didn't work. Look how good. I'm doing better. I'm okay. I survived, and now I'm doing better than ever. That kind of stuff. So that's what you need to be doing is working. You take reality in, and you work on adjusting to the reality. That's why you have to do it the right way. No lies, no hiding. Talking about the next So yeah, that's not good for me. Good thing for mental health is accept the change for the truth. The truth won't change you. Continue on here. Let's see here. I feel male or female. There is no male or female feeling. Now, there are people that say there is. Those are stereotypes, and the stereotypes, okay, are a huge issue. Stereotypes are a big problem with basically with all this stuff. Basically, I for a long time I thought that the transgender lifestyle was not transgender lifestyle, that we as a people were learning, okay, learning that how you look is normal, is basically fine. It's not about all about looks, that it's about action. I thought we as people were learning this, and then I see an entire lifestyle, or several lifestyles, spring up from the opposite belief that looks are everything, and you must learn change how you look, so, all kinds of ways that include horrible mutilation, and just risking your life so that you can act the way you want to act. This is like some stuff like in school where it's like, the girl, there's like girls, boys and girls who are trying to be popular, and they're like, hey, here's how to be popular, basically change how you look to the way that is popular to look, and then now make you more popular, and maybe and that might work. That's the issue. They get encouraged to do that stuff, but it's not the way they like or want to. It's basically conformity. They're trying to conform to this popular thing, and this thing is bad news, and it's causing harm, because it's like, yeah, girls especially, or like people with ovaries are like, oh no, I'm too fat for the popularity thing. Gotta starve myself. Gotta overwork my exercise. Dudes can be like kind of similar to that, but also more about the bodybuilder stuff. I got to get bigger, I got to get stronger. So I'm going to overwork myself and bodybuild and, do this stuff. And that causes both sides, that causes horrible things to happen to them, because they overexert themselves. They poison themselves, they overexert themselves, they mess themselves up bad, by doing that, by trying to conform, same thing here. They're messing around trying to conform to something that's bad news, and you got to stay away from that. You got to learn basically, even here's the deal. There's a difference between trying to conform to something because you want people to like you, and doing something you like. That's the issue. When it's like, oh, I like anime, basically. For example, I kind of do, but not as much as my brother does. But I do. Anime. I'm gonna go to this anime convention. I'm gonna dress up like an anime character I like. This and other stuff. That's one thing. But when it's like, oh no, this is the most popular anime character, character to dress up as in this anime, or something like that. Let's dress like me. I'm popular. Dress like this. It's like, okay, I'll dress like this. I don't really like it. Dang it. I mean, they have the one side of their head shaved. Okay, gotta shave my head. To do that. It's like, what? Why you don't? But you love your hair. What are you doing? So it's like, it's a lot of things like that. It's crazy stuff when you mess around, and when you're liking something, when you're like, hey, this is something I like doing. In certain ways, unless it's transitioning, unless it's lying about what biological sex you are, that's wrong. But when it's like you are doing something that is considered popular, that's one thing. But you like it because you like it, because it's not because when it's the end thing, and you're trying to be popular, so you're like, I don't care about this, whatever this thing is, but I want people to treat me better. So I'm going to go do this stuff. That's wrong. That's dangerous. The conformity is basically the main issue here. People are trying to conform to an ideal, not an ideal, kind of, but an ideal of what is male and what is female. And the way they do that is like, okay, because the girls, people with ovaries, are like, I'm gonna cut my hair short, cut my hair short and hide to have breasts and other curves, and try to sound deep, make my voice deeper. That'll conform to the idea of what is stereotypically male, and then many people will treat me better because boys are like, yeah, people with testicles are like, I'm gonna grow my hair long and hide to have a penis and testicles. I'm gonna hide that stuff, and try to talk all nice and high, and hopefully that'll help people treat me better because I look female enough. And I'm like, this is lies. This is conformity, and this is lies. And you gotta stop doing that. It's dangerous. It causes all kinds of problems for you. No, so that's not good. There's no male or female feeling, and we gotta work on that, because that's basically what the male or female feeling is. They give you two answers. Well, the male or female feeling. When I ask them, what is male or female? What is the male or female feeling? Well, the male feeling is, of course, big and strong and tough, and You don't cry. Males don't cry. They do. We do. We cry. Yeah. Check my being real with you video. Yeah, you'll hear me. You'll hear me cry because I was dealing with all kinds of other stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff at once. Didn't realize. I gotta make a video about listening to music too loud because that can hurt you. So yeah, that's good words on that. Yeah. So that's basically stuff called that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. And we'll get back to that. Check me out on YouTube, DeviantArt. Also, I'll talk about that story I was going to tell about the posters and one from the little posters, one male, one female. I'll do that next time. Next I'll do. I'll do. No, we'll try to keep it 2 minutes. See you guys next time.